he start calling out some of the guys from back in the day. And you're thinking, make him say Muhammad Ali. Make him say, you know what you say, he went to Marseille and he couldn't bring Muhammad Ali, Tyson. Yo, I could bang out Tyson. I was ready for him to say that, you know, bro. What would you say if he said he could have banged out Tyson as well?
I was just texting him and says, bro, you couldn't bang out Andrew Ruiz. So don't talk about Mike Tyson, you mug. Have manners. There's levels to this thing, bro. You got beat up by a fat, out of shape blubber man, but you want to talk about you can thump up Tyson. Are you dumb? I've got no respect for him like that anyway, because he disrespected Lennox Lewis.
What did he say about Lennox as well?
Because Lewis offered something and he said, Lennox Lewis is an idiot. He said something like Lennox Lewis is an idiot or something like that. How are you calling Lennox Lewis an idiot? The last undisputed heavyweight champion in the world. And you could not lace his boots, Anthony Joshua.
Sure. Affinity Xtra. Be extra.
The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are personal and do not necessarily represent the views of Affinity Xtra.
Yo, people, this is your boy here, Roger Moore here from Affinity Xtra, celebrating gospel music of black origin, and this is how we do it. I'm alongside Anthony Young, who is helping us look at things in a lens that's slightly tinted in this world there still, yeah. So you know, the shades are not Versace, they're the Marleys, you get me still. That's how we do it, man, still anyway, yeah. But we guys, 100%, we are definitely celebrating gospel music of black origin, but we're definitely celebrating our people, black sports perspective, and we try and give an unbiased view. But I do want to start on an interesting note with yourself, Anthony. And it's not. We don't want to go to condolences go to the Wall family. They've lost their I believe a grandmother, great grandmother, matriarch. Yeah, no, matriarch, because both myself, Anthony, we grew up in families where the mom's just that ever present, thing in our lives, and that scary day comes along where we lose her, and I've lost my nan, 2 years ago, and the family's never the same, and from the perspective of, the matriarch, there's something about our nans, our grandmas, our moms that just is sorry, we're both men and we both understand dads of this, dads of that, but there's something about moms, especially that generation of moms from that era. No blades to the young girls nowadays, but they don't seem to have that glue, Anthony, that generation had that glue, they had that selflessness. I remember carrying Asda bags and they're going, but this is heavy, and you can think about it, our mums would carry shopping from Boring Market, bro, all the way home. No wonder them licks hard, but anyway, you know what I mean? So they were doing kettlebell, what you call it, they were training, So we was doing a whole Karate Kid thing, going from long time, cleaning up the house and making sure the house is clean, and they were glue, absolute glue for the family, and and they were selfless, and I don't know the Queen personally, but our condolences go to the family. But it was an interesting thing because Trevor Sinclair said what he said about black and brown people not appreciating the Queen, so why should they mourn and whatever, they're still with situation. Personally, as a black and brown person who complains about our treatment, there's a time and a place, bro. And when I'm watching, and I'll be critical, I'm not saying I disagree with you, Trevor, but ultimately I'll be critical with the timing, of things. No matter if you feel agrees about things, there's a time and place for everything. There's a time, and I feel like too often we create a bad press for ourselves because we pick the wrong time to step on things and to shout out about things. I was wondering when Simon Jordan's chatting is absolute claptrap that he says and talk sport about black people, why haven't you stood up even stronger right there and then? You know what I'm saying? There's a number of times, but I'm not saying what you're saying is wrong, bro. But I just felt like it was a mistimed thing, and obviously Talk Sport's gonna pounce on top of this, and if we don't burn that, like ball and cry, just keep moving. I don't know what your opinion is, Anthony. I don't know if I probably brought that across wrong, or
No. You know, each to their own, bro. Me personally, as I said, you know, my condolences goes out to the Windsors for the loss of life. As an individual, Elizabeth Windsor, she did what she did. She raised her family, blah blah blah, whatever. You know, but me personally, for the job that she did as a queen, we as black people didn't really benefit from nothing that she did, and that's just the reality.
Yeah.
Now, Trevor Sinclair, people have jumped on the bandwagon with Trevor Sinclair, but I don't think people that really know. They just saw a black geezer running his gums. But really, Trevor Sinclair is a dual heritage youth. His mum's Irish woman, a white Irish woman. So, in Trevor Sinclair's world, his mum looks exactly like the Queen looks to Prince Charles.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when he puts what he's put in, people have to understand where he's seen it from his viewpoint. He saw his mum fall in love with a black man and get absolutely polarized and disrespected by the community that she clearly must have grew up in.
Yeah.
You know, back in them days to have a mixed race youth.
Yeah.
So, you know, Trevor must have grew up seeing the disrespect his mum must have received from white folk. From white folk.
Yeah.
Because, let's be honest, realistically, the black folk are going to accept him
as black. Yeah.
They're going to do that. That's natural.
Yeah.
But
especially with his dreads back in the day. His little side shirt, and he had his little dreads on top still.
Yeah. So, you know, so when Trevor says what he says, Trevor's saying it from his perspective. So people need to understand that, I think. The only thing I would say with Trevor, and it was ill-timed.
Yeah, totally ill-timed.
Totally ill-timed. You shouldn't have. The sensitivity of the situation.
The same day, you know, bro. Like,
you shouldn't have done that. It was just too raw for that. You know, and that's the only thing I would condemn him for is the timing.
Yeah.
But what he said, no, because you see, the problem is, and this is the problem when it comes to racism, white people just don't understand that that's our truth.
Yeah.
You understand? They just don't want to accept that fact. Oh, but it wasn't me who done it. No one said it was you personally, but it was your people. But then, what have you done to try and fix things between your people and us?
No.
What have you done?
Yeah.
What did you do about it? You know, I mean,
ignore it. Trying to ignore it and try and delete it.
I was talking to someone yesterday, funny, and they're saying like the Queen couldn't like interfere or have an opinion about certain things. And I was like, I found it really hard to get my head around. Like, you're the Queen, and you see injustice, but you can't have an opinion or say something that will have or carry certain authority. So what's the point being a queen then, really, if you got no say?
Listen, bro. Everyone thinks she's got no power, but she's got influence, bro, and she's got the power. If she wanted to say, let's just get out of the prime minister and burn down the part, you know what I mean? She could.
If she wanted to say, look, Boris Johnson's a hypocrite, dirty liar, I want him out of Downing Street, she could have said it.
I know she could. She never used that power. She never used the power.
The influence to say, these geezers, the said people she says that she serves. This geezer also says he serves. So you know how she knows how she does hers with the open, honest, blah blah, whatever. You got this liar Jinnel lying and jinnling, and you're the Queen, and you don't say nothing.
Yeah.
Don't make sense to me. You see, things like that don't make sense. So if that's the case, that you've got a monarch who can see all this wrongness happening and can't do nothing about it, scrap monarchy then, bond that, because if you got no talk, what's the point of having a monarchy? What's the point?
We could save some money on.
What's the point? So when the Queen was seeing the news and she heard about the police officers who tasered and killed Dalian Atkinson, she could have done something. She could have done something. She could have put some law in place. She could have suggested to the Prime Minister that this gets put down or this gets put in place or blah, blah, blah. It could have been done. Let's be real, because you're the Queen, you got power. So that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, 100%.
Queen,
yeah.
If you got no power, what's the point of having a monarchy then? If you've got no power, it's pointless.
And to be honest, guys, you know, we don't know how King Charles III, you know, how he's going to respond to things anyway. So we've lived under her all our lives, and we see what the next saga is. But what you don't have is, what she don't have is a generation of Caribbean people who were subservient to the Queen. Our parents were, our grandparents were, because of it's just the way they grew up and what they saw about the Queen. But so you don't really have that now going into King Charles's reign. So it's going to be very interesting how he navigates this now interesting future out there. But listen, all the best to them. They're the heads of football organisations and sport organisations. They always find one of the royalty in the heads. So it does affect us here on the football show. If you're thinking why we talk about it so much, it does affect us as the lands were taken from us because of the legacy, you know, of royalty. So they've been involved, if you know your history. But this time and place, we're praying for the family, and we hope that you guys, you know, will in time, you know, it's not about, I always say to people, it's not about deleting the memory of your mum or grandmother or your great grandmother out of the way. It's about walking forward with it in a positive way. That's all I can say to the family there still, and Bill up and all the best for them anyway. So but moving on, guys, you know, what's on Trevor Sinclair's side of things, mate, you know, TalkSport putting banning on him. I just think TalkSport need to check out their own policy and what they see as important to ban people over and what not to ban people. And the less
TalkSport, let's put it out there, Rod.
Yeah.
We're going to put it out there.
Yeah.
TalkSport's full of hypocrisy.
100%.
They banned Trevor Sinclair because Trevor Sinclair, as I said earlier on, as a dual heritage youth, put his views on what he felt.
Yeah.
Now, as we said, the timing was wrong, but you can't kill a man for his views. That's his views.
Yeah.
As a dual heritage kid, that's what he saw.
Yeah.
He saw his mum being disrespected because she fell in love with a black man.
Yeah.
That's what he saw.
Yeah.
And people in high places didn't do nothing about it. So he's saying, why should I mourn for that?
Yeah. 100%.
Why should I mourn for those people when you could have done something? Remember, you know, when people were putting on the doors, no dogs, no blacks, no Irish.
Yeah.
People with the Queen, then, you know, the Queen could have said, stop all that, take down them things. Not on my watch. Not on my watch.
And that's
She could have said that. Let's be real. She could have said that.
And the Irish, don't get it twisted, they got it, man, as well. You know what I'm saying? And
Exactly, they got it. And as I said, Trevor Sinclair's mum was white Irish. The majority of black men who ended up in mixed race relationships was with who? White Irish women.
Yeah.
Because they knew the oppression that we felt.
Small Ethan Hockley.
They knew the oppression that we felt. No dogs, no blacks, no Irish.
Yeah, man.
So when Trevor's putting his thing, he's talking from his heart. So all those listeners who have judged them, take a stop and look at it.
Yeah.
Really look at the facts. Because you see, people are not going to put out the facts. All they saw is Trevor Sinclair, black geezer. Well, he's half white. He's half white, man.
Well, they don't see him as half white now, and this is what we keep
He's half
saying.
white, and he's got a right. He's got a right to talk what he talks. He's got a right to let the world know that his mum was abused because she fell in love with a black man. I, growing up as a kid, had it hard as a mixed race, half caste, dual heritage, whatever the right acronym is for 2021, whatever it is. He had to live it. Coloured. All those things. Trevor Sinclair had to live it.
Yeah.
Had to live it. He lived a different life to me and Roger. Me and Roger are full black. But he had to live a different kind of thing because he's looking, imagine you're going home looking at a woman who's white, but when you're on the football pitch, those people who look like your mum are disrespecting you because of your colour.
Yeah. And
imagine how he had to deal with all that.
A lot, man. And the thing is, and he's being real about it. He says, listen, you honor man never did nothing for you. He's about how he feels.
He's real about it. He's talking about how it affected him and how it felt from him.
Yeah.
And he's been suspended. He's been taken off the air.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Yeah. And the thing is, bro, the reality show is, but Simon Jordan can talk all these claptrap about his opinion about, black people don't have black people.
Black people are this and black people are that, and a lot of them got chips on shoulders and all that.
Rubbish, yeah? So he can chat that rubbish.
He can chat that rubbish and nothing's done.
Nothing's done.
Nothing's done because you see what it is, bro. Because you see the black community, we'll let that slide. Because that's how we are.
And this is what I'm saying. Slide. This is what I'm saying to Trevor and the other black presenters, the jokers like Darren Bent, who actually Darren Bent is the biggest. He makes Michael Richard look like the sophisticated power man, because that Darren Bent dude, you're embarrassment, bro. You're embarrassment to Arsenal fans, let alone
let me just go out there and think about Arsenal fans. Listen, Arsenal fan, real Arsenal fans would never sign for Tottenham. Facts. Jack Wilshere told you I would never sign for Tottenham. Facts. But you're an Arsenal fan and you sign for Tottenham. Shut up, man. Shut up, man. You're not an Arsenal fan. And I tell you why you're a disgrace as well, Darren Bent. Have you ever seen yourself on TalkSport? Get a haircut.
See me, I've got fresh trim coming in. But
haircut, Darren.
But him and between him and Gabby, bro, they're just too bad. And this is what I'm saying too. It's always a case of one way to subjugate black people.
We've got a saying in the hood, Rogers. You know, every brother ain't a brother.
Bro, listen.
Every brother ain't a brother. Facts.
These guys will sell us out in 2 seconds, man. But these guys should be protesting, whether behind the scenes and having arguments off stage.
They should be coming out on air and sticking up for their football brethren.
Yeah.
That's what they should be doing, because they know his story. I think Gabriel Agbanlaho doesn't know that he's
everyone's protecting their jobs.
Darren Bent know that he's not. All of them people know this kid's a mixed race.
They're not.
So look where he's coming from. I'm not mixed race, bro. I'm fully black. I'm full Negro. El Negro, 100%. But I can put myself in Trevor's position and kind of understand his point, his perspective. Yeah, man. And I think that you you're totally right there. And I think this is where black presenters could have just got together and said, "Listen, lads, we're not going on until this is sorted." You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But that's the problem. We don't do these things. Like us,
That's like, brethren, no. We ain't going on. We're gonna go and set up our own network, Black Talk Sports. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Set it up right now on YouTube, and we're all going over. You know what I'm saying? But there's always the Darren Bents of the world. Yes, Darren Bent. There's always the Gabbies in the world that once has been talking to Ali McCoy's. You know what I'm saying? Marsa. You know what I'm saying? Marsa, all the Marsas on there.
Some sugar.
You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's not tease in too much of the TalkSport presenters, if you want to hit us up and criticize us, that's fine, hit us up. But one thing I do know, and what I've seen, is that I've seen presenters chat rubbish in the morning, and in the same afternoon, you've had other presenters cuss off what they said in the morning. When Simon Jordan chats his rubbish,
we've had it, bruv, you have it on all of them, bruv. We've seen it on Sky, we've seen seen Graham Souness and Jamie Carragher absolutely condemn Kurt Zuma over the cat incident, remember? But yet, Jamie Carragher is the same man who spat in the young girl's face from a moving car.
From a moving car, and gets a job, and he walks back into a job.
So when you're looking at weighing up things, and let's look at morality and morals and moral standard in society. Hold on. Nobody's here condoning Kurt Zuma to kicking up a cat, but let's not get it out of context. It was a cat. And I'm not saying it's right to kick up cats and abuse cats.
No. There's a cat.
What I'm saying
and spitting at a girl.
Was a cat. But how the Graham Sounnesses and all those people came after him, you would have thought he sexually molested a minor the way it was going on.
Yeah, they wanted big time, man.
And then the thing is, hold on, man, let me just say, I don't know if you've seen it, but there was a video circulating where a young Caucasian woman was doing things with a dog. Bridget, she was doing things, sexual things. She had the dog basically, sorry for being so crude.
Yeah.
People. The dog was licking her out. She's doing all different positions. She's trying to get the dog. She's trying to get the dog to have sexual intercourse with her on screen, bro. If I can find the video, I'll send you the video. And this is a fact. This is no make-up story.
Is she in prison now?
Huh?
Is she in prison now?
No, bro. She come in the video and says, the police are not going to charge me. RSPCA are not going to take away my dog. And all sorts. Hold on. They took the cats away from Kurt Zuma, though, for kicking. Brev, I'm going to try and dig up the video. And if there's anybody out there watching this who's got the video, beg you send it forward. Bro, the woman is having...
I should be locked up.
Licking her things out. She's trying to do backwards, trying to do doggy style. She's trying to get the dog to put his penis, penetrate her. She's trying to do it on camera. She's filming this thing, filming it, you know. Nothing's done to her, but make a black man kick a cat. And this is my point, bro. A man kicked a cat, but okay, it's okay for this woman to try and to have sexual intercourse, forcing this dog to try and have sexual intercourse with her, but there's no cruelty to the animal there. And
that's cool. And to Suma's guys, if you're going, oh, that's too graphic, but that's the harsh reality that we face.
Facts, and if I find the video, as a matter of fact, when I finish, I'm going to send, because I know who I sent the video to. I'm going to see if they can send me back the video, and then I'll send it to you on your personal. If you want to put it out there on the show, you can put it out there. But when you see it, bro, you're going to say,
but yet the girl's not charged.
You'll understand when you see me. When you remember my emotion, remember this, how I got on. Then you'll say, I understand why the man got vexed, because look how they did the black man for kicking the cat. This woman, Bridget, and she's there, you know, she talks. It's not like she's explaining to you. She says, I'll happily sit down and explain to you what I did, why I did it, and people can't judge me. Bro.
And that's the arrogance.
You have to see to believe what's really popping up.
And the thing is, that's the arrogance of people. You know what I'm saying? And it is arrogance to know that nothing's going to happen. But when it comes to black people, it's okay
but when
for
it's a black person, and
these
are the things that we talk about.
Yeah.
And these are the things that people like TalkSport don't like to hear.
Yeah.
Our truth.
Yeah. Truth. We vouch.
You don't like
to
hear the black person's truth. It's okay for you to have your white person's perspective, but you don't like to hear the black person's truth. All Trevor Sinclair is put out his truth.
Yeah.
Ill-timed, yes.
It's uncomfortable.
Ill-timed,
uncomfortable.
Yes, I fully understand it was ill-timed, but you can't kill him. You can't condone him for his truth. Why? That's what he grew up seeing. His mum being abused because she fell in love with a black person. Wow. And the monarchy, the people in charge, the powers that be, doing nothing to support people in those situations.
But they've asked us to come over here. But you know, that's the way it goes, man. But listen, we gotta move forward anyway. So but no, big up for that still, yeah. And just highlighting the injustices that are still happening today, guys. We were black, and this is why we still 2022. You know, still you know,
treated differently.
And
you know what I mean?
You're happy.
The French FA, the public, were trying to take. People wanted Kurt Zuma thrown in jail, fam.
Bro, and again, like you said, other people get away with murder. Listen, this is where it goes, man. But listen, we've got plenty of other stuff to touch base about as well. First and foremost, we as we're not on the football tip at this moment in time, let's touch base with just fresh news off the press, hot off the press. Joshua has been forced, not forced, has accepted. I think this was his last This is his last chance. Joshua and Tyson Fury. That's on, bro. It's on.
Yeah, no. I've seen that. Joshua's agreed and signed for the terms. They said
60-40. Is it 60-40? It's still 60-40, isn't it?
Yeah, he's still getting good odds.
Yeah, no.
He's going to get good money. He's going to raise good money, isn't he? It's back to Britain. Everybody wanted to see it. It's just that there's only one belt and not 5.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Do you think it's wise for Anthony Joshua to go straight into a big fight like this?
Bro, he's got nothing to lose and everything to gain, bro.
Yeah, true.
He's got nothing to lose, bro. He's just lost his belts. Nobody thought he could fight Tyson Fury now. Nobody thought it ever happened. So for Tyson Fury to give it, and remember, you know, and you got to look at this boxing, bro. Now everybody's sitting here is going to say, Tyson Fury's going to wipe the floor with him. But it only takes one punch.
One punch. But I do rate Tyson Fury because it shows you that he doesn't care who he fights, bro. When he came back,
he wants to fight the best,
when he came back against Wilder, I don't know about yourself, we all sniffled inside going, he's going to get banged out and knocked out because he's not ready. Yeah, it's because it wasn't ready. You know what I'm saying? He fought two jokers and was ready for a champion. And for him to do what he did, everyone said, this guy's a natural beast, absolute natural beast. So Tyson Fury has showed, and it does show that Anthony Joshua's management has been amazing in helping him avoid the fights. Let's be real. It's amazing how Fury, the moment he's got the power after Joshua lost the fight, he said, I'm not backing out of this. Let's do the fight. You know what I'm saying? Where Joshua could have done this 2 years ago, bro. He could have done this long time. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So for me, it's absolutely fantastic that Fury has felt no way. He put it out there. He says, I'm ready to fight you. The terms are on the table, and he did it publicly. And my guy Hearn and Anti Joshua is going to go for it. So who will win the fight, bro?
Tyson Fury. Like, it's not even. See, I didn't even have to think about it. Tyson Fury.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Can't see if Joshua can't handle Usyk, he's not gonna handle Fury, bro. Because Fury's like, because remember Fury's got reach and he's got a lot of weight and he throws that weight on you, man. When that weight hits you up, you know, when that weight hits you up, bro. You know, remember, Usyk was a cruiserweight coming up to heavyweight.
Because he was barely 15, 16 stone. He's them sort of weights, isn't it?
There you go. And Joshua couldn't deal with him.
Why, bro?
Joshua couldn't even deal with the little fat boy Ruiz. And look at him now. Have you seen Ruiz now? He's all lost all the weight and everything.
Yeah. He beat Ortiz the other day, innit? Yeah. So he's coming with little things. But the thing is, like you said, there's Tyson. If he does over Fury now, he can definitely retire. You know what I mean? And just said it. No, not AJ. If Fury does over AJ, he can just say, boom, all clean up and just go to Usyk afterwards and clean up and then walk away from it. He's got two fights. He can, if he does them two fights over.
The truth, I don't think Tyson Fury is in a position where if he fights Usyk, he fights Usyk. It's no big thing for Tyson Fury. At the end of the day, he's the WBC champion, the Ring Magazine, whatever, and he's the lineage champion, and he's never been defeated, bro. He's not lost. He has not lost a boxing fight. So, really and truly, I think if he done that Joshua, which I expect him to do, he'll retire. After he's done Joshua, there's no retire, and then maybe Usyk might, But then again, you know what, bro? You know what I'm thinking though, on a conspiracy theorist thought.
Go on.
Joshua fights Tyson. Joshua wins.
And then you get another double one. You get a double, like two fights. Yeah, you rematch, and then you got like almost a trio of matches over next year. Still, yeah. You know what I'm saying, Tyson? That's a good make money thing. It's like Chisora said.
There's that, or then Tyson says, okay, Fury, AJ beat me, I'm retiring. Then AJ's got the WBC belt. He can call Usyk for the unification then.
Yeah. There's some fights to be had, man, in 2023, bro. Absolutely big fights in the heavyweight division. But I just did not like how JJ finished off his last fight and the way he was going on and talking about, like, say, he's like one of the best of all time. Like he start calling out some of the guys from back in the day. You're thinking, make him say Muhammad Ali. Make him say, to say he went to Marseille and he couldn't bring Muhammad Ali, Tyson. Yo, I could bang out Tyson. I was ready for him to say that, bro. What would you say if he said he could have banged out Tyson as well?
I was just texting him and says, bro, you couldn't bang out Andrew Ruiz. So don't talk about Mike Tyson, you mug. Have manners. There's levels to this thing, bro. You got beat up by a fat, out of shape, blubber, man. But you want to talk about you can thump up Tyson? Are you dumb?
Oh, bro, he would have lost all the credit in the street if he had bought in. You notice how he picked Marcy? He said Marcy.
I've got no respect for him like that anyway, because he disrespected Lennox Lewis.
What did he say about Lennox as well?
Because Lewis offered something and he says, Lennox Lewis is an idiot. He said something like Lennox Lewis is an idiot or something like that. How are you calling Lennox Lewis an idiot? The last undisputed heavyweight champion in the world. And you could not lace his boots, Anthony Joshua. And there's nothing that you've done he hasn't done. He's won a gold medal. He just won it for Canada. What?
Yeah.
What? Tell a lie. What he's done, you haven't done. Being the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. That's what he's done that Anthony Joshua's never done. So, when you look back over your history and your career, Anthony Joshua, show a bit of manners and respect for the pugilist. That's Lennox Lewis. You understand? Show manners and respect. Because he fought great. You have not fought no great fighter yet. You've never fought a great. Never.
This is it, man. He had to deal with the whole aftermath.
Klitschko,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You've had people like Dillian White.
Did he have Witherspoon?
Charles Martin and some little also ran. You've not fought about greats. You haven't fought no greats.
Remember people like, is it Spinks and all them guys? Is it Spinks?
Michael Spinks,
and all
Spinks,
you know what I'm saying?
Larry Holmes,
Yeah.
Pinkland Thomas. Bro, I could name names that AJ couldn't even think.
That was the days when the brothers were in the boxing thing, hard. You know what I'm saying? But now we realize American football makes a lot more money, so we just gone to that, man. And basketball still, but no, this is definitely crazy. So definitely that's definitely something to look out for. But we look forward to that fight, guys, and I'll let the fight experts talk about that one as well. Okay, let's talk about go back into football right now. We had an interesting weekend. I think the Champions League week. Let's talk about the Champions League first round. We've got going on. PSG looking tasty. The Mbappe Neymar combo, will they win it again? We don't know. Bayern Munich's looking. They win it. Will they win it? Are the favourites again? Sorry, that's the best way. Has Ramos brought enough to the table this year? We look at Liverpool. Oh my gosh. Listen, hands up in the air. Man United got done over by Real, but we didn't. This is, second team syndrome, whatever. But ultimately, Liverpool they could have got absolutely roasted even more. I think Napoli could have been 3-0 up. After my guys missed the penalty, they could have been 3-4-0 up before they even scored the second goal. You know what I'm saying? And they made some interesting buys because I didn't realize they bought Diego Simeone's son. He was going on with things last season. So Napoli's looking, and then that new guy that has gone to take over from who's a short guy that he's taken over from the guy who left Napoli last season.
Mertens.
There's Mertens and the other one. Insignia. Yeah. So they've replaced kind of really well with that other guy that's banging off, scoring goals left, right, and centre. Oh, I forgot you.
Because I didn't watch Napoli because they've changed up the team. Yeah, Insignia's gone.
Yeah, and they got this new.
I think Mertens has gone as well, and Maric is left as well, isn't he?
Yeah. They got some. You got some new young cats in. Simone's in. He's more coming from the bench.
Yeah, Simone's youth in.
Yeah. That's it. That's what I'm saying. And you've got that Chizu. Some I think it's Romanian or something like that. Still, yeah. He's coming and he's banging goals, bro. And they're looking kind of tasty. And it's like they let go of Koulibaly. Everyone thought the defense will fall apart, but they held it together. You know what I mean? And I like it like that. And an Italian league, bro, and this is what I'm saying to TalkSport, this is not a bashing moment about TalkSport, but I mentioned to you, we spoke about it last week, but the thing is, you really haven't got a clue about football. How can you when you watch Italian football, how can you turn around and say Italian football, bro, there used to be days, bro, where you needed coffee to go watch Italian football because it was just chess. You remember the days there? Still 1-0 to Milan, 1-0 to Juventus. Them days were tight. These days, bro, I'm watching teams I can't even say their names, Sessuala and all these teams, and it's back to back, bringing things on. and they're going, yo, so Serie A is going on fire. Unfortunately, my boy Rafael Leao got sent off, but Milan still won. Big up to things over there still, yeah. Roma come back into it this weekend as well. In Serie A, with another come back with another win. So Moorinho's keeping his head above water. Well, more than above his head above water, but they're going on with things. Lazio's going on with things as well. So it's gonna be interesting how things filtrate into Europe. But Inter got absolutely played off the park against Bayern Munich. Munich. I do feel that Inter's got a slight problem because I feel like Inzaghi lets them down.
I don't think he's big enough. I never thought he was big enough to take the job after Conte. I didn't think he was big enough, bro. I think they needed after Conte. You needed someone of a prestige. Personally, I think Inter should have went and brought back Moorinho. Being honest, I think they needed that. That kind of replacement, or like an Ancelotti. You need to bring in somebody of news. You've just won the Serie A with Antonio Conte. Then you brought in Simone Inzaghi. What's he done? What's he done? Nothing. I didn't understand that. I think. Poch. They could go and get like a Pochettino. That's what they need. They need somebody with a bit. I don't think he's got that. Yeah. To get him over the line. I don't think he can get him over the line.
I hear that. Yeah, no, 100%. Anyway, proved it last season, bro, because at one stage they were way ahead of Milan, and you know what I'm saying, and the Milan come back to catch them up, and it shows you that Milan's manager, he's just keeping it a 100, man. The old lady didn't do too bad against PSG. She could have lost by more. But how are you feeling about Juventus, bro, publicly? You gonna denounce?
You know what I told you about yesterday? I'm not very happy with Juventus. I don't like the way they do the business policy. The team in it how it's supposed to be, bro, man. Juventus are bigger than that. They're bigger than Rabiot's. They're bigger than. I just find that they just got a lot of mediocre players there now. I don't think they're as good as the support they used to be. Juventus, up front they got Moise Kean, no disrespect, but Moise Kean. Moise Kean, bro. Hold on. Remember, Juventus, through the ages, we've gone from Baggio's, Del Piero,
yeah, man.
To Dybala. Who's the number 10 at Juventus right now? Paul Pogba. Come on, bro. Really?
Is he starting? He's injured at the moment, isn't he?
He's injured. He's not going to be fit until 10 days before the World Cup. So the big question is, do France take the gamble?
No.
I wouldn't.
No.
I wouldn't.
No.
Tell you straight. And that's no disrespect to Paul Pogba, but it's too much to ask for you to be off for so long and then to just come into a World Cup and just play like that. Nah, bro.
If he gets back
10 days before the World Cup,
he's
going to play what? About 2 games if he's lucky?
Him and Griezmann, players like that, they need to get rid of his old man's club and just really start with it.
Griezmann, I think, and Pogba because of the injury.
And Luis.
Griezmann can't be getting in the World Cup squad playing half an hour every week. He can't, but that's just criminal. That will be criminal. Whoever misses out should be screwing. That's criminal, bro.
I bet Dembele misses out because of Griezmann, man. You know what I'm saying? And Dembele's going on with things right now still as well.
I think he has to bring Dembele. I think if anybody, I think someone like Kingsley Coleman would miss out by Munich.
That's a big miss, bro. I don't think any of the England ballers can touch Coleman as well. That's the think about it.
But when you think about Coleman, though, he's a baller, but we don't really rave about him.
But he's a baller.
You don't really rave about Kingsley Coleman. He's a baller still. He's been a baller for a long time.
He came from
PSG. He came from PSG.
Yeah.
And then he went to Juventus.
Yeah.
Then he went to Juventus. And then Bayern Munich took him on loan for about 2 years. Then they permanently signed him.
Yeah.
He's had that. So he's had a good career still. He's played for some big clubs. But nobody really, you don't. They talk about Dembele. Oh yeah, Dembele. But you don't talk about. They talked about Thomas Lemar, but you never talked about Kingsley Coleman.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Lemar as well, isn't it? For God.
Yeah. That was all talked about. But
yeah,
Coleman's kind of gone under the radar. Goes under the radar.
I prefer them two anyway. You know what I'm saying? I think he's done more over the. But a good thing about Coleman, he has to fight for his position in his team. You got Mane, Sane, Coleman, and there's another one. You got Musiala. You know what I'm saying, bro? You know, and you got Gnabry as well. You know what I'm saying? They're all fighting for their positions, and that's a good competition.
And Sane.
And yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying to you, bro. Like, bro, that's keeping man on edge, bro. And they looked really good in the Champions League. But as we said, Liverpool looking. Sorry, Liverpool fans. I know Marcus. H has gone dead quiet now. H. I don't think we're gonna see much from H, bro. I think we're just gonna hear Gumbas. H won't make another appearance for the rest of the season. H is gonna follow the steps of Melo. You know what I mean? You can see Melo rise and H descend now. Still, it's normal mode. Starts hiding them Liverpool shirts and be subservient to Man United, man. I just think that Liverpool. Has approached things and has got it wrong, and they could be careful as they go forward. Chelsea lost to Zagreb and ended the career of Tuchel. Yeah, and Potter's in charge. What are you saying, bro?
Mad thing. But from what you listen, they said that they've been thinking about the change for a bit of time still. Because I was reading an article yesterday. If you notice that geezer who left Chelsea, Billy Gilmore.
Yeah.
I think he went to Brighton on the last day.
Yeah.
On the last day, the owner of Chelsea came to him and says, "Don't go. Things are going to change around here." Because it come out yesterday. So, you know, it's obviously Tuchel didn't want him. Tuchel didn't want him, clearly.
Yeah.
The geezer's going, "Listen, mate, you don't have to go, you know, because things are going to change around here. It's kind of rapid. So I'm just showing you don't have to bounce." But he went anyway.
Yeah. I think Potter. I think it's good. It's good to see.
A good appointment. It's a good appointment, bro.
Yeah. I think it's good.
He's a good manager.
Yeah.
You can't begrudge. Nobody can begrudge Graham Potter that move. He's earned that. I remember when he came to Brighton. I remember everybody was screwing that Chris Hughton got sacked.
We said it on the show, man. We was like, how can you get rid of?
How can Brighton do that to Chris Hughton? Blah 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 blah. And then they got this geezer from nowhere. My man's come from nowhere, gone back his business and just dealt with football, raw football, boom. He's unearthed. Man brought in Basuma. Nobody knew about Basuma. Everybody knows about Basuma now.
And Lapati, my guy, you know, a lot of rejects, man. A lot of rejects, you know what I mean?
And that new geezer, the one Liverpool is sweating over, Casado.
Because Man United was wanting him, and then they didn't get through. But yeah, he's another one.
You know, and so Graham Potter knows he can spot talent, or whoever his scouts are. They've got, and I think he brought his staff with him as well. So Chelsea have done well, bro. They've done well. It's a good appointment in the sense of new owner, and you know. Really, is it that much of a shock? Because when you really check it, bro, new owners usually come in and they've always got their own, the one as their manager. They always see someone as their manager. They don't want to inherit the old manager from the old regime. Yeah. And I think they gave Tuchel opportunity, but they just thought, you know what, nah. Because I think Tuchel's very confrontational. Bro,
you can see it, man. You see when he starts off with Conte, you know what I mean? When he drew.
He's very confrontational. Yeah. And I remember somebody was saying of PSG because he
got problems at PSG.
Same thing as well. He's very confrontational. So I think, you know, Thomas Tuchel needs to probably look, because his last two jobs now, he's probably lost them, not because of what he's done in the football pitch and the dressing room, because you can't knock what he's done. You can't really knock what he's done at PSG or at Chelsea.
Yeah.
He's lost his job. I don't think he's lost his job for footballing reasons. It's probably more down to him himself. He's probably have to look at himself now, go away and think, you know, maybe I have to change my way of, you know what I mean? Certain, because you get to a stage in life, you get to an age and you think, okay.
Yeah.
Things are happening and 2-3 times things are happening. You can't keep saying it's just a coincidence. You gotta
And
start
big clubs
with-
big clubs don't really want Tuchel and the drama that comes with it, and that's what the thing is. He's lost to PSG. He's lost out at Chelsea for being successful.
And I'm
Benworth.
sure when he left Dortmund, there was controversy as well.
Yeah,
It
wasn't straightforward. Yeah, true.
It wasn't straightforward when he left Dortmund either.
So there's a
So
slight.
I think he's got that about him. There's something in his makeup that, and like he says, it's going to be interesting who'll give him a chance now. But I don't know where I can see. I think I can see him probably in Italy now.
Yeah.
Probably even like Inter Milan, bro. As we were just talking.
Yeah.
Milan
That could work. That could work because I like that energy. Italians like that energy anyway. So yeah, when it comes to
I think he could do far worse.
Yeah.
Because he's won. He knows what he's won big trophies, bro.
Yeah. No, 100%, brother. 100%.
Simone hasn't done that. Inzaghi hasn't done that. So for me, Inter's a good shot, bro.
Yeah. Now, that'll be very interesting. Okay, let's look at what affects things. Obviously, Liverpool's got Ajax. Ajax had a great start, but they should do Ajax at home. If they can't do Ajax at home, bro, they're stuck.
Bro, you can't really say that right about now because they got no Andy Robertson. Remember, Robertson's out now.
Yeah. But they're struggling, bro, because they need to deal. They got to deal with Ajax tonight. I think they can, but they need to.
Beat them still.
But Ajax, but this is what I'm saying.
Ajax went to Juventus and that, and
Yeah.
done things, and went to Real Madrid back in days and done things. Let's not forget.
I'm not saying they can't do it. I'm just saying they need to do it because
it's not no gimme. It's not no gimme.
Yeah.
Either. It's
Because
not no gimme either.
don't forget-
And Liverpool's first game since getting mauled at Napoli.
Yeah. And also, bro, you can't forget the clown in the group. And forgive me, Rangers, for calling you a clown, but the joker card in the group is Rangers, because for any English club to go to Rangers or Celtic, bro, is like going to a local derby, because them man just want to beat the English. If they beat the English club, bro, that's there. If they lost every game but beat Liverpool at home, bro, they go sleep. They can sleep.
If Rangers beat Liverpool,
Yeah.
Rangers beat Liverpool,
Yeah.
you're gonna hear about Rangers needs to be let into the Premiership.
That was there,
That's what you're gonna hear, bro.
bro.
That can't happen. That can't happen.
That
That
is-
is getting boxed up 4-0 at some idiot team.
But they'll get the thing. But the thing is, Liverpool needs to deal with Ajax because don't forget they're gonna have Rangers. How the fixtures work in it? Because don't forget the third fixture you play the reverse fixture
Back to
straight away,
back.
back to
Back
back,
to
bro.
back, yeah.
So you got a home and away fixture against Rangers. Rangers gonna have fans to go to Anfield. Don't worry about that part, yeah. So,
Standard.
bro, that place is already sold out already.
That's their cup final. The Rangers fans have been looking forward to those back-to-back Liverpool games. I'm telling you,
No, 100%,
they're
100%.
looking forward to that. First we go to Glasgow, and then we
Mm.
go to Anfield, bro. It's gonna be a mad thing.
Tottenham. Are they gonna do something this year? They got the easy group this year, innit?
Tell you the truth, bro. It hurts me to say this, but I've got this feeling about Tottenham. I don't know what it is, and you know, all my Arsenal bridges are gonna probably slay me when I say what I say, but I just got a sneaky feeling that Tottenham gonna win a trophy this year. I swear to God. I swear.
Better be the
on my-
Champions League, bro. Because if they win the Champions League before you guys, bro, you know what I'm saying, bro. I don't think you guys will be able to.
Bro, if Tottenham win the Champions League before Arsenal,
Wenger because
all credit goes out the window. Invincibles goes out the window. Everything goes out the window then, bro. Everything, because all you're gonna hear is, yeah, but have you won the Champions League though? Yeah, but have you won the? That's all you're gonna hear. Yeah, but have you won the Champions League though? We have.
And the worst thing is, they should never be in the Champions League in the first place, because Arsenal should be in it based on where they
Don't
were.
start me on that, bro, please.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. So we don't want to. Well, you're gonna trigger that one anyway. Still, yeah. So that'd be interesting. Spurs in that one still, yeah. Let me just double check the fixtures in this anyway. Still, if you hear the
Yeah,
show.
they've got an easy group, Tottenham. Tottenham's supposed to win their group, hands down.
Yeah, no, definitely,
Hands down, bro.
definitely. But also, you've got, it has to be the group of death, which is Bayern Munich, Barcelona.
Yeah, Barcelona, Bayern play tonight. innit?
Yeah. Whew.
Yeah, man. Lewandowski's going back to Bayern. That's going to be sick.
Bro.
That's the game I'm watching that tonight, bro.
Bro, listen, we got football training tonight, mate.
Watch the first half.
The first half, in it, you know, you got it BT Sports on the way to the game.
I watch it in the car. Outside training.
Yeah. You don't want it, you know. And when you go, you go into the pitch with it in your hand. They said, you ready to start? Yeah. You got
ready to start.
Yeah.
Liverpool is still losing. Yeah, you know, Barca's still winning 1-0.
Well, I have my alerts on my phone. Oh, lads, the score's this, you know what I mean? It's them ones anyway. So, but that should be definitely interesting. But Champions League so far, no one's looked clear cut at the moment. And I know we're going to bang out these games.
Too early, bro. It's too early.
Yeah.
When you were talking earlier on, PSG always flatter in the group stages, always do what they're doing.
Yeah.
You know, as I says, they've got PSG. They had it last year, they had it the season before, and the season before that. They've always had a squad capable, good enough to win the Champions League. They've always had that fact. But for whatever reason, one reason or another, they just don't get the ball, get it over the line. You know, they got to a Poch took them to the final. Was it Poch who took them to the final?
No.
Against Bayern. Who took them to the final?
Tuchel? Was it Tuchel?
Nah, they sacked him before. They did. Was it Tuchel?
Yeah, Tuchel. It's Tuchel. And this next season he got sacked because Tuchel got them playing. You see, and they said because they were pressing a certain way, and they're going, yeah, man, Tuchel's got Neymar and Mbappe on fire. They've never seen, you know what I mean? So yes, Tuchel got them in the final, bro.
I think what's happened, Tuchel caught up with Mbappe. That's why he lost his job.
Bro.
Because Mbappe's a snake, bro.
Bro, Mbappe's personal life kind of came up the other day. But listen, Mbappe, whatever you do, mate. It's up to you, bro. It's up to you. But all right then. So yeah, so that's gonna be quite interesting. Obviously we had the weekend off football, bro. So some teams got saved. Some teams had a bit more of a break over this period. So we've had more of a focal point on Europe. I have to say, Real Madrid is looking improved. But so does Barcelona. But I have to say, Rodrigo.
La Liga
yeah. There's some ballers there, bro.
As I said to you, I see why Madrid took the 60 off United for Casemiro. Because Tuchel
He's a physical monster, bro.
He's 22, but he's a beast, fam. He's an absolute beast. He's Casemiro on crud, basically. Because remember, you know, he's 22, Casemiro's 30.
Yeah.
So he's doing Casemiro's job, 8 years junior. So imagine the athleticism, what he's going to bring.
Bro, he's serious,
What he's going to bring, you understand? So Madrid look a lot stronger. I mean, I watched them on Sunday. No Karim Benzema. They went a goal down at home.
Yeah. Bounce back. Yeah.
Bounce back and how? And Rodrigo, the goal. Did you see Rodrigo's goal?
Bro,
all I'm saying is this.
Hazard is up front.
All I'm saying is this. If Brazil don't win the World Cup this year, something's wrong.
They got ballers. The ballers are in the producing.
The talent they've got to pull from, fam. Okay, we'll just do with the forwards. So you got Firmino, Neymar.
Nah, Firmino's not even in this.
Junior.
Yeah, Vinny Junior. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. Rodrigo.
Arteta, Rodrigo.
Anthony. There's a couple more out there, bruv. You know what I mean?
Probably a couple more.
The one that outlet took him on.
Gabigol from Flamengo.
You got Cunha at Atletico Madrid. Cunha. Man United was looking at him. Cunha, he's meant to be proper centre forward, but because he doesn't get the games at Atletico Madrid, they can't see how he fits in.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So they got a backup Brazilian buff who's playing elite,
bro,
right now.
Topping it, and that's what I'm saying. And
in Europe,
they got Marquinhos. Bro, Dani Alves still gets into the squad. And
you got Thiago. Thiago's fighting Marquinhos, Militao. You know what I mean? So they got three, and there's another centre back out there. There's another one as well. They got decent players. You know what I saw the other day talking about decent players? Remember Dante? Yeah, he's in Italy. Is it Italy or France? France is in France at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nice, isn't it? Yeah. And he got him at when I saw him, remember him at Bayern Munich? He was there because he's Brazilian, isn't it? Yeah. So he's there. Brazil. I can't believe he's still
Me
playing.
and you was having a conversation the other day, and he was talking about a centre half who's light skinned. You couldn't remember his name, and I'm sure we was talking about Lucio.
Lucio, that's the one, yo, Lucio. Now Lucio was serious, bro. He just took defending for Brazil to another level, bro. You know what I'm saying?
He went to Inter, innit?
Yeah.
He went to Bayern. He was at Bayern,
And then
he went to
Inter, and he for me, centre back wise, he took Brazilian centre backs into the stages of being European centre backs. You know what I'm saying? Because there were centre backs. Don't get me wrong.
He was Brazilian, but he had that European.
Bro,
because remember, he played for Leverkusen, didn't he?
Leverkusen, yeah. Very tough days, yeah. And the thing is, what Brazil?
When we was talking, I was thinking, what's Roger? And I thought, and I went, Lucio. I said, I've got to remember the next time I talk to Roger, let me remind him. And
Lucio. And he had
Lucio.
Walter Samuels behind him in goals. The joke is Brazil produced better goalkeepers before they produced better centre backs. That's a joke.
Samuel was a centre half, Rog. Walter Samuel.
Was he centre half? Oh, he's Argentinian. He's Argentinian, isn't it? Argentinian one. Yeah. He played next to. Did he used to play next to Lucio?
Lucio.
Yeah, man. That was a good team. Who's the I can't believe it. The guy who played for QPR for a season. The Brazilian goalkeeper that played for QPR for one season. Cesar. Who's there? Cesar. Yeah, man. The one mistake he made in the World Cup, bro. I think it was a Schneider free kick or something, and he went in South Africa. You remember that? And then Brazil played Holland, and they got knocked. Yeah, the one mistake he made. But I still feel that this Brazilian team is looking stronger. But the only thing is for me is, can Neymar lead that team? Because because Ronaldo did that for the Brazilian team. But saying that, he had Rivaldo and Ronaldinho next to him.
Yeah, but he did.
You know what I'm saying?
But the pressure was always on Ronaldo, though.
Yeah. But Ronaldo took it on his chest and banged off. And the pressure on Ronaldo is, I should have won the World Cup at France. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You saying, but
everybody, we all know this. We all know that Ronaldo should have won it at France. We all know.
Yeah, I mean,
France '98 was geared for him, bro.
But technically, if any clever people would know that Ronaldo was the kid, 16 years old at World Cup '96, but only if you know, he was in the squad, he was on the side when Brazil won
World Cup '94.
94, yeah. I think of Euros '96, but '94 in the USA. He was 16-year-old, which everybody was raving about. That was on the bench. Watching Baggio miss the penalty. Sorry, Anthony, that hurt. But going for top bins with a hamstring. You say who goes for top bins, bro? With a strapped up hamstring.
I don't think he went for top bins, I just think because of the injury, and
He
skied it. He just skied it. I don't think he went for top bin because Baggio's penalties never went top corners.
It's the bottom. He placed it in the bottom corners, isn't it?
He's always the bottom corners, but
It's that dreaded walk in it, bro. It's a dreaded walk, and you got everything going, bro. The pressure walk, and bro, absolutely crazy. But no, you're totally right. The Brazilians that are functioning in Europe are showing up, and they've got strength in depth. Can Neymar really lead these youngsters to absolute greatness? They've got so much. You got the guys that are at Arsenal, that's not even in the squad. You know what I mean? All three of them, Anthony, never made it. Jesus. Martinelli, and who's that young Brazilian that you got there now as well? Marquinhos. All three couldn't get in the Brazilian squad, bro. So what squad have they got?
He looks frightening. I don't know nothing about him, but from what I've seen, bro.
He put in some crosses, bro, the other day. I was like, oh,
looks a player, fam. He looks a player.
Sake, bro.
He looks like there's a player in there, and he's only going to get better. And once we can start getting him up to speed and he starts playing in the Premiership, I think Arsenal have found a dud. Bro, this is a question I'd like to ask you though. What do you feel of the fact that Man United had Gabriel Martinelli on 4 trials and never gave him a contract? What do you think about that, bro?
I felt like Ali must have been in charge then.
4 trials, bro. 4 trials. And you didn't see nothing in Gabriel Martinelli.
But the thing is, I do find that that Man United seem to have a more of a traditional British approach to young players, they're only just now waking up to techniques and players of technicality.
I don't understand that though, bro.
Yeah.
Man United had George Best, fam.
Yeah, no, but I hear. I don't understand, but they don't
Like
seem.
Ryan Giggs.
Yeah, but they don't have that. I don't think they trust since Cleberson Brazilians. I just and after South Americans, I don't trust after Forlan.
Tell you the truth though, really, South Americans don't really bang off and make hits in England, really.
Nah. I think
Really.
thanks to Man City, I think that I think Man City is kind of
Cornering them.
Yeah. They've really brought it to fore, and what's happened with Thiago doing so well at Chelsea. I think they're starting to now, because I think some of it's about community, bro. And when they come to UK, there's no South American community. There's no. You know what I mean, bro? Yeah. This is what I'm saying. Just
Brazilian community.
yeah, bro. The news you get to them, they have to go and look on Nando's to get spice in the chicken. You know what I mean? And the bits of they have to. There's no real. They're about. We know they're about, but they don't have
I know
no.
what you mean. I know what you mean.
You know what I mean? And these guys need that home. They need to be able to speak in Portuguese. They need to party. You know what I mean, or whatever. And we seen it with Esprian, and they're good for one season, and that's about it. But I think now the Brazilians settling in the big teams are now creating a community in South Americans up here as well. You know what I mean? And they're doing really well from it anyway. Still, seeing Jesus Casemiro patting Jesus on the head after the Arsenal game. All them things there still. So. It should be all good, man. But listen up, bro. We've got, like I said, bro, guys. We just did this show. We haven't had the Queen games were postponed, so we still wanted to do a show, just talk about what's happening in the Champions League, how we see things on, how we felt about the hypocrisy still with how. We're disappointed with Trevor, his timing, but either way, we just want to also give our opinion and back him up in what he's saying in one sense, but also condolences to the Queen, AJ, Tyson Fury. It goes. He got his guys in the boxing club, but I don't think we've had an open top boss for Master Edwards. But that's the joys of being in
Leon.
Yeah.
Leon, you mean?
Yeah. Because some of the guys.
Leon had his little party in one bar. He had his little moment.
Okay, yeah. So, were you there?
Nah, I didn't go.
Yeah. We had church in the morning.
Not even the church. Thing where I think all these parties go straight to church.
I was evangelism pastor. I was evangelizing to the streets to get me still. You know what I mean?
Telling them about the glory of God.
You get me still. You know what I mean?
God loves MMA. The only thing I will say this though, the Queen was a gunner still.
Was she Arsenal fan?
The Queen was an Arsenal fan. Only Arsenal, she invited Arsenal Thierry Henry. I think they went there in 2000 and.
Well, they have that naval. They are from Woolwich, innit? You know what I'm saying? So they have that whole naval. Yeah.
Because the Arsenal's the only football team has been invited to Buckingham Palace to have tea with the Queen ever.
But they got that connection. If anybody knows the history, it was a team that was in Woolwich, and it was connected to the naval team. So not naval team, but the whole.
She's an Arsenal fan. She's and like Thierry Henry. She was saying she was talking about. She spoke about the Invincibles and the run. She spoke about Old Trafford.
She's talking about your connections, talking about Arsenal's connections to developing the Commonwealth because the connections with the Royal Navy.
That's why Arsenal's so black, bro. That's why Arsenal's so black, bro.
Yo, it's your fault, man, for colonisation. Thanks to Arsenal.
Thomas Tuchel's released a statement.
What's the statement?
Hold on.
Sorry, guys, this is fresh off the press.
Right there. It's just come up on my thing.
Is he just saying, thanks for the compensation, Chelsea. I'm going to Barbados.
I just saw a headline. I ain't got it. It hasn't come up on my thing.
Oh, okay. He's saying, I'm going to Barbados. Can you give me 2 weeks break? Inter, if you need me, just give me 2 weeks, and you just make sure Romella's moved back to Chelsea before I come.
But having said that,
It's not a statement.
no, this hasn't come out. It's
Okay.
a statement, but I haven't got it.
Okay, cool. All right, yeah. So yeah, but obviously he's getting his tan in anyway. You know what I mean? And he's had a hard.
But here's the thing that we haven't commented on. Diego Costa to Wolves.
Ooh.
Diego Costa's signed for Wolves.
Yeah. Right. If Costa's fit,
He's a problem.
yeah,
problem.
he's a problem. But my concern,
He hasn't played football for 7 months.
yeah. But if they can get,
Diego Costa, I think he's out. I think he's finished, to be honest.
yeah. It's like Deeney. My friend was watching Deeney at the Blues, and he's saying that you can see he's a baller, but he just hasn't got it in his legs anymore. And them type of players that can hold weight, yeah. Anthony, you know, like man like me and you, we don't hold weight like that. You know what I'm saying? You know me. When you naturally hold weight, yeah. As soon as you stop, you can't move. You know what I'm saying, bro? And Dean is another person who holds weight. You know what I'm saying? So soon as he's not totally on his fitness, he becomes a normal player, and then them players become red card merchants. And Costa is a red card merchant, so he's gonna bang out or destroy. He's gonna do the dark arts. That's what they do. They just fight. You don't know when they get to a stage now where they haven't got the ability anymore, so you just fight. You know what I mean? And Costa could fight when he had the ability. So I don't know what he's gonna be like now, bro. But at least, to be honest, bro,
Fair play to the manager for taking the chance.
Yeah. Oh, I don't blame him. Because he's stuck.
Oh, you see, that's what I'm talking about. They see that kind of transfer, that mindset.
Yeah.
If Arteta had done something like that, I'd just rate him for that.
Yeah.
I'd have rated him, even though Costa, but I say, just for the fact of a plan B, just for the fact.
He can come on. He can come on for 10 minutes and burn it and cause problem and then to get him off.
And then other players will benefit from the problems he's causing.
Yeah.
So that's it's a good signing.
And also pass on to the younger guys, so he could have a teenager striker that's good, but needs to be around a Costa to go, yo, is that how you meant to hold the ball up? And then when they hit Costa, the bounce on the floor going, oh my gosh, that's how strong you have to be to win this. So you need that target around you. 100%, man, 100%. So yeah, I think it's good. I'm not saying they had much choice, but I think it's good, even if it develops the young strikers that they got there, because I need that, especially Portuguese speaking, but still to come in and to show these young boys them how to do it, man.
He's got John Martino. He's got Neves. Yeah.
They always, you know what I mean. By the way, people, just to let people know, he's not Spanish. He's Brazilian. Yeah, he's just a simulated. He's a simulated like Senna. Just letting the Spanish.
His agent told him the wrong business, because I really do believe if Diego Costa was in the Brazil team when the World Cup was in Brazil, Germany wouldn't have raped him and they would have won it. I really do believe that.
100%, bro.
I really do believe that.
Him and Neymar would have done damage, bro. Absolute damage. Because Hulk, as much as he's just Hulk is the Hulk, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, and
one of the most expensive footballers in history, you know.
Bro. You
know the worst thing about it? Hulk, if you look at Hulk's transfer record, and he's never once played in one of the top 5 leagues in world football. Check that out. Hasn't played in none of the top 5 leagues in world football.
Bro, you know who he reminds me of? And some Brazilians, they just get a tag because their show will is amazing. Denilson is a player like that. Remember Denilson? His show will was doing the step overs in against you know what I mean. There were step overs that did nothing, and he got a bag of money going to Betis. And yeah,
I'm flopped. I'm flopped.
And you know, and I think Hulk, as much as he did okay at Zenit, you know, and he's obviously a Porto player, you know, it's like, is he worth stupid money like that? You know what I mean? So I'm afraid Brazilians do have an extra 10 million put on their, or 20 million put on their price for what they do. You know, that's a fact, man. But listen, we're gonna finish off the show right now, still, guys. We're gonna end off right now. Thanks for listening in, alongside Anthony, and hopefully next week we'll have more Champions League feedback, and hopefully the EPL will be back on the English Premier League, and hopefully TalkSport. Trevor Sinclair will get reinstated, which I would say he probably won't. We won't see him again. So all the best, Trevor. If you want to be a new presenter on, you should get him on Infinity Extra, innit, mate? yeah. Trev, come, mate. Listen, mate. Just give us.
Welcome you with open arms.
Yeah, but saying. You know what I'm saying?
Welcome with open arms, Trev. You know what I mean?
Say, come down.
Irish are welcome.
Yo.
The Irish are always welcome around here, bro.
All day, every day, bro.
Dogs, blacks and Irish always welcome around our place.
Listen, man, my granddad loved the Irish pub, mate. You know what I mean? That's why. And Guinness Punch, we can get the Guinness Punch out, mate. You know what I'm saying? All day, every day, man. And I'm sure Mello will like you as your Man City fan, and your group at the same time. They wouldn't be surprised if they know each other. That's a joke. But
I just sent you the kick link on Instagram. So when you come off the phone, look at the Instagram.
Oh yeah, guys, watch out for the tops that we wear. I'm wearing the Ghanaian top right now, still training top.
Bro, these guys, we can get kits. You know, if you need a new kit, if you're interested in a new kit, can get kits. You know.
All right, guys, we know a man who knows a man. You know what I'm saying? You know how it goes. You know what I'm saying?
You can get a new kit around here, bro.
Yeah.
Adidas. We get 15 of them Arsenal tops. 15 of the Jamaica-looking Arsenal tops, and change the badge. And put the Clarendon badge on it.
That will look hard still, bro. You know what?
Put the Clarendon badge on it. You get me?
But the thing is, I could go to Adidas itself, because they usually have them patterns anyway. So I'm going to have a look if they got it in the range. That'd be heavy if they got that pattern, bro. I might look, you know.
Pattern, I don't think it's just the colouring. But it'd be sick if you could get it. It'd be sick. It'd be hard.
Bro.
Black shorts and black socks.
Bro, everybody want to play for Clarendon if they saw that, bro. Yo, you have the new Clarendon shirt, bro. My goodness, like I have to do a photo shoot for that, bro.
If you could get the GR6 360.
Yeah, but bro, you know what I mean?
Look, we should look into it.
Yeah. No, I'm going straight to the Adidas site, because they usually it's either the season before, they usually do season after. So when you see it come out on the Arsenal shirts, the next season that pattern is being drafted through the lower. You know, you got access to the team jersey versions. So that's worth checking out, man. Definitely, man. You know what I'm saying?
Keep an eye out for that one.
Yeah. Definitely. If not this season, definitely next season they'll have it out in the Adidas ranges. But listen, guys. We gotta go now. Listen, nothing but love. Anthony, thanks for the time and effort, man. Yeah? Blessings, man. Blessings, people.
Thanks for watching this content. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can also listen to Affinity Extra 24/7 at affinityextra.com. Don't forget to follow us as well on all social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter @/Affinity Extra. If you wish to support us, or if you want supporting as an artist, go to our Patreon, which is patreon.com/Affinity Extra, and don't forget to be extra.